Who passed their inspection and has a cute dog? This guy! It's concrete day. If you're new here, we bought this 3-season cabin on 15 acres, and our goal is to enclose the porch because it currently doesn't have a legal bathroom or any bathroom at all inside the cabin. We're gonna add a bedroom, a bathroom, and a new deck. Whose dog is this? Oh God. We gotta do this one by hand. Concrete truck can't fit. Crap.
I like to slice the side of the bag.
Dumped a quart of it on the floor.
You want to be the mixer or the bag carrier?
I'd way rather be the mixer.
Any day. You don't know what you're getting into.
This is concrete, Parker. Oh, wow. Hold your breath.
Whew.
Wear a mask, kids. Water.
Sure glad I'm not the mixer.
Oh, I really wish I didn't work out today.
Must have been before I woke up.
Yeah, I was at 5 a.m. You didn't see it. Yeah, that works too.
And we can both mix.
I feel like your shovel's bigger than mine.
Yours is a hoe.
Bag 4.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bag 5.
Bring it in.
The wheel is popped.
Up.
Woo! Bag 8, 9. $13. Double, double, boiling trouble. It's like mixing concrete.
Pass me the hoe.
Did you just get the ick?
Yep.
You're not Kira. I still don't know whose dog that is. I have a strategy. So because our foundation is pad and pillar, the pad took about 14 bags of concrete, and now we have to hand scoop the concrete into the pillar.
And we want to do it at the same time so that there's a good bond between the pillar and the pad.
Woo! That's fun.
It's 100 more to go.
Perfect?
Yeah.
This is good practice for the concrete truck coming in 10 minutes.
Concrete truck's here.
I'm nervous. Should have trimmed our trees. In the cement truck is about 2.3 meters of concrete. So let's see if we ordered too much or too little.
I can show you the plan here. So we're trying to monopore them all.
Okay.
I don't know if you got extenders to reach the ones back there.
I got some shoots, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, I have no idea whose dog this is.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Hey, puppy, get out of there. Since it takes about 16.5 bags per pad and pillar, it's actually cheaper for us to order a cement truck. The only 2 footings that it can't reach is around the corner and under the house, of course. But this is gonna save us time and money, so let's do it.
And what I'd say to make it easy for that corner, I'd take your vibe and just hit underneath of it, not in it, but underneath of it, so then it'll spread out.
Go with the concrete.
Yeah, he really wants to go in that crawl. I'd keep going. Perfect. Way to do this.
You want the whole thing?
Yeah. You.
One thing about Parker is his measurements are 99% accurate. We had a little bit left over and that's exactly what we planned for just in case we needed extra. This is some of the hardest work I've ever done, and let me tell you, I sleep good at nighttime. Brooklyn Bedding is a supporter of the channel. They're sponsoring this video, and I am so grateful for that because this mattress is saving my energy levels and my back. The amount of concrete mixing we just finished, and tomorrow we have to backfill all those holes. Brooklyn Bedding has been making super comfy, high quality beds for over 30 years. Everything ships from their Arizona factory, so you cut out the middleman and save costs. Things I look for in a mattress is cooling. This topper is temperature regulated, so it stays cool in hot weather and warm in cold weather. I'm also a side sleeper, so it needs to have enough squish for my shoulder and firmness for my back. I chose the Sedona Elite mattress in the queen size, but you can take their sleep quiz and it'll tell you what mattress fits your needs best. They offer a 120-night sleep trial and a limited lifetime warranty. They deliver the mattress right to your door in a box. It's free for the US. It is completely odorless out of the box, and none of their mattresses contain fiberglass. Investing in my sleep is crucial for my mood, my energy levels, and getting work done. I also ordered their deep pocket tensile sheet, but I am notorious for having my sheets pop off the mattress, so these deep pockets are amazing. And their pillows I've heard really good things about. I got the memory foam cooling gel because this wood stove keeps this place so toasty even in the winter. If you're looking for a new bed, check out brooklynbedding.com or scan the QR code to get 30% off your mattress with code Madison Clydesdale. Now it's time to check in on the trail cams and go to bed. Another day, another hole, not to dig, but to backfill. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. There are some weeks where I'm working on the cabin or camping, editing videos, and I don't see other people for days, sometimes weeks on end.
Saying it's my fault?
I think you brought home a little cold.
Definitely. These guys at work sick right now.
What did you find?
Big lobster mushroom. I sliced it.
Dinner!
It was under.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's...
It's fresh.
That's crazy.
It was under our pile.
This is good. We're eating this for dinner tonight.
Okay.
How did it grow into this dirt pile?
No idea.
This is gravel with dirt on top.
Can go on your half of the pizza.
I just remembered that pile of dirt. A couple weeks ago, I started digging underneath the house and put a couple tarps of dirt down first. So that mushroom came from underneath the crawl space, underneath the vapor barrier. We can't eat those mushrooms. A lot of our hard work is okay, there's a lot of hard work to come, but this was one of the more challenging tasks, was digging these holes, getting these footings done. One other dirty, challenging task is going to be, once we enclose this space, we have to put a new vapor barrier down under the existing structure and the new structure. I saw this video on YouTube of how best to shovel. Instead of like using your foot or using your arms, twisting, you want to face the area and just use your full body momentum. Okay, let's do a Q&A.
Okay.
If you could be one movie character, what would you choose?
I'd be Zero from Holes. Because she's really good at digging holes. But he can't read.
That's okay. I'll read to you if that means you can dig the holes. I'm tired, Grandpa. I've already used that meme in a video. I've been digging holes for way too many weeks in a row. Okay, now you ask me a question.
If you could have dinner with one person, if you could have one tool, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. A skid steer, but also an excavator. One of those double tractors.
Backhoe?
Business in the front, party in the back. Okay, if I could travel one place, it'd be Patagonia.
Yeah.
What about you? We've talked about this. I know you're
Patagonia. But when I get there, I have a motorcycle.
You have a motorcycle and also maybe a fishing boat.
Fly fishing rod.
Not quite done. We had to rent something for today.
Ready?
No. Oh,
Good job. Lightheaded?
just sore back, sore everything. Sorry, let me just move this wheelbarrow of rocks.
Yeah, let me just get this up into the forest real quick.
This is a manual tamper. But because we just excavated, we've got a bunch of spots we gotta tamp. And we backfill. Another one. Oh. Hey, you. Oh, look. Another dirt hill that's almost as tall as me.
Yay.
Guess I better get the shovel.
I'm just like knocking the dust off.
Oh, this is too heavy. And another one.
It's awesome.
Yeah. It's like a little hand shovel. You got another bucket? The finale cake topper. Woohoo!
All right, now we just have to do the other work.
It's finished. The hardest post is finished, except we do need to put a post there. But we've resealed it. We're good to go. The saddle brackets are going into the concrete. They're gonna hold 6x6 posts, kind of like that post right there. We're gonna reuse that. That way we don't have huge concrete pillars. Instead, it will be wood posts. Are you eyeballing it?
No, I'm measuring really carefully.
Measuring really carefully. So that has to align with these perfectly.
Loves that.
Posts are in. Do you remember 2 weeks ago when we took the excavator to this spot to flatten it out? Well, now we have to compress the dirt so that it's not all muddy. I'm on hose duty, all right. Another reason you compact the dirt is so that when you put down gravel, the gravel is more likely to just sink into the dirt unless it's compacted and a solid surface. So you want the rocks to sit on top of the dirt and not eventually sink in. I've got family showing up in about half an hour. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving, everyone. The posts are in, and the next step is to start framing the floor. We have all the material getting delivered next Friday, so I'm gonna end the video here and we will see you next week. Bye!